Hello, everybody, and it is finally time. We are finally in season 11 of the QRLS. It has felt like a very long off season, a lot of time away from the league. We've had the regional tournament, we've had the draft, but now we are into our preseason activities. I am your host, Reserve Wolf, and I am joined by CJ. How are you doing, CJ?
I'm doing pretty good. Good shout telling me to shout out their performance earlier today. Um, I will not be doing that. Instead, I will be saying that this is the start of everyone being able to see what these teams are going to look like, right? And, you know, it's not all the teams, it's two teams, but these two teams are, in many people's eyes, the teams that won the draft, right? You have Niner, Rebel, Artemis, and Waffles. Artemis, why have you did you put that there on
Artemis?
purpose?
No. I fixed it earlier, but then the overlay ended up crashing. So I already had it saved into my overlay as Rangers season 11. So that's a little bit cooked, but it's okay. It's fixed now. We have Artemis instead.
I was like, Artemis? What? And then on the other side, you have Scraps, Crimson, Kachow, and Scanty. Now, all these players, pretty decent players, right? I mean, Artemis is definitely the best on the field. I'm not gonna hear any other opinions. Artemis is the best player in the league right now, and that is hands down. The fact he's 165 and not 300 is ridiculous. But yeah,
Truly. Yeah. I feel like there's so many decent players in this lobby right now. I mean, we look at the side of Clarity United. We have a rookie in Crimson. I'm pretty sure he's a rookie at least coming into the league. And man, I've got to play with that guy a little bit. I've got to see him play. That is an extremely good player. And I think people are going to be extremely shocked at like how they how they play in these series.
yeah. I mean, you say shocked, but I think people can already, expect what's going to happen here. Like you have a player like Niner who was on the Cyclones, my team last season, popped off in the playoffs, had a 6-2 scoreline game or something, was absolutely ridiculous, but then went silent because he had no team to follow him up. And yes, I'm dissing my own team. But now it seems like Rangers have built around him. I remember Waffles saying that Niner, you have full reign. Decide who you want and we'll pick them up. And Niner decided he wants Rebel, Artemis, and Waffles. And if that's who he wants, I trust it, and I trust that this team is going to be dangerous.
Yeah, I do too. And hey, it looks like we have a full lobby now, just waiting for the players to get the go ahead. So, CJ, of course, we haven't seen either of these teams play yet, but I do want to get your thoughts and I do want to get your predictions. This is a best of 7, folks. We're going for some long series for these preseason scrimmages. So, CJ, do you think somebody takes it in 4, 5, 6, or 7?
Never say those two numbers in sequence again.
I'm
But
so sorry.
I think that Rangers take this in 4. I don't think they're going to make it close. I don't think they're going to make it fun for us. I would prefer the game 7 because more content, but I don't think they're going to allow that.
I have to agree with you, but I'm going to change the amount of games. I'm going to say the Rangers take it in 6. I think Clarity United get a little bit of claw back when they get into this series. Rangers take that 3-0 lead, but I just don't think Clarity United has enough in the tank to take it all the way to 7.
Yeah, I think Clarity will surprise people here. I think they are definitely an offensive team, and I think they're going to prove that. But I just feel like this Niner Waffles and Artemis and Mr. Rebel roster is just too strong. I scrimmed them once before, and man, they annihilated who I was originally trying to go for, and I don't see it going any other way, to be honest.
Man, we'll just have to see as the preseason of the QRLS Season 11 kicks off, and we have some early action in the midfield. We see Niner put on a shot. Crimson, the rookie on the field, going to have to make an early save. Takes that pad right there. Rebel waiting on the wall. A big thing to mention about this Rangers team is how many veterans are on it. This is a very, very tried and tested roster on that side. So it'll be interesting to see how their experience helps them out.
Absolutely. I mean, I'd say you'd have around 2 veterans. I wouldn't really call Niner a veteran. He's a rookie last season. It was the first season he played. Artemis rookie as well, I believe, last season. But I think you definitely do have the brain power of Mr. Rebel, who was mainly on Vibe Clan most of his time in the league, and you have the brain power of Waffles as well, who, you know, been captain for 2 seasons now, has built some good teams, and just hasn't had the results to back it up. And he's looking to change that right here, right now.
Yes, truly. Not much action in this game so far. It feels like there hasn't been any chance to score, but Crimson gonna prove me wrong right there and get the goal and get on the board early for Clarity United. And I see the overlay is not picking up what it should be, so I will get that fixed soon, folks. Just give me a little second.
Yeah, I mean, good goal from Clarity United. Caught Rangers on the back foot, caught them off guard, and Waffles now looking to bite back for his team. Going to try drop this one down mid, misses the ball, leaves it for Rebel, and Rebel now tries to take a 50. Niner there to bang it up. Demos coming out by Clarity United. This is what they did very effectively against us in the scrim. Prior to this, against my team, is just demoing like crazy. It threw us off, threw us out of pace, and I mean, it's working here for them so far. As now Rebel looks to chase this one down. Kachow, flick over one, gonna control this. And you mentioned veterans, but I think the most tenure on this field right now is Kachow and Scraps. Those two have been here for ages. Obviously, Kachow took a break, and so did Scraps, but they're back and they're looking strong. Waffles, ceiling to Mr. Rebel. He's gonna try now put this one mid back to Waffles. It isn't gonna happen. Kachow, control. Just gonna get denied away by Niner, and this is the man for Rangers that you want on the ball, leading your offense. Niner not really able to make anything of it. Waffle shot is on, Scraps to deny, and we're just back and forth offense right now.
Yeah, we are still a 1-0 lead for Clarity United, and we're gonna have to figure out what is happening with the overlay after this game because things are just not moving on it. Everything is green on my screen, but this is a chance for Rangers right now. Only one back. It's going to get played off the back wall, but Kachow, a very good rotation inwards on that goal line to get the clear.
Scraps hits it to Crimson. Crimson now. Waffles going to meet him. Up to the air, trying to put this one on net. Kachow stops it at the goal line. Scraps now. Going to play into the corner. Rebel trying to make it hard for him to get out, but he just misses the ball, leaving Scraps to go for a musty flick. We haven't seen that much out of any team last season, really. Is Kachow now trying to flick in. Rebel to deny. Scraps has to collect and buy time for his team. Does so well. Niner, high ball. Should have probably put that one on net, and it might have been a little better for him, but there. Pass goes mid, and there's Niner collecting, scoring, and showing why Waffles wanted him.
Yeah, absolutely. That is a player that you cannot doubt when he is on the field. I've had the pleasure of playing with him, and I've had the absolute terror of playing against him, so I can tell you. And CJ, I'm pretty sure you played with Niners some too, right?
Yeah, he was on my team.
Yeah, that is what I thought. He's a very good team player. He's very good at what he does. Very mechanical player. He can really take control of a lobby if you let him.
I mean, yeah, you are right with that, but he has to have the team around him that can support the offense that he's trying to create. Otherwise, he just gets left awkward back on his own just there, as he does well to clear that one away. And it just seems like this Clarity United team are trying to break down the defense by making them waste boosts, making them make saves that they don't want to necessarily make. And it just seems like it's working for them. They're getting a little bit of the better pressure out of this game so far.
Yes, they are. 1-1 still. Clarity United on the blue side and Rangers on the orange side. Niner looking for a bump right there, but Kachow going to be really patient. See him play it down a little bit here. Kachow going to be under it. Kachow has done a lot of work on this defense, and I feel like the rotations from him have been pretty clean, and it has caused a lot of these counterattacks for Clarity United. It feels like he's the one creating all the pressure for him.
I would have to agree with you there. Kachow seems to be the main man for Clarity United. When he's feeling good, it seems to be like the team is just so much better. Is he there to deny Mr. Rebel? Good save from him again. No one to follow up, but it's off the post again, and there's Waffles to put that one top right. I thought he was going to hit the post again, and we would have had a triple man commit, triple man post.
That's exactly what I thought. It felt like that top left corner right there was not going to stop being hit. And with 35 seconds in this game, Rangers get themselves a lead. Can't stay too comfortable yet. It feels like these teams are really trying each other out, really feeling each other out. And it's going to be interesting to see what this game 2 brings us. But with 30 seconds remaining, we still got to give Clarity United a chance.
Yeah, I mean, a chance. I think they definitely still have the better pressure. I think that was just a breakout opportunity um, for Rangers here that allowed them to get that goal. I think it was just a little bit of defensive mishap from Clarity United that, obviously the first post hit, you should have really had someone there to stop it hitting again, and then eventually stopping the top post shot. And that one's just dribbled in from Waffles. Where was this last season, Waffles? This is a completely different person in my eyes. Look at this little mechanical play from him as he just drops that below the bar perfectly, and no one can make the save.
That was absolutely beautiful, and man, Waffles has been working a lot on his mech, so it's very nice to see that he's finally coming into form. That is a player I think is very underrated as a captain, and it looks like, as we expected, Rangers are going to end up taking game one here against, honestly, what felt like an early favorite, Clarity United.
Yeah, I mean, you look back at this game, right, and you think, how has Rangers won this? Because Clarity United did have the better pressure all game, it felt like. They were in the offensive end. They were looking for those bumps. They were looking for those demos. They were constantly clearing the ball. They weren't really caught out on defense because of those Kachow rotations, but somehow it wasn't enough, and Rangers still managed to take the lead. And it just seems like small.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree completely. I feel like this Clarity United, they have a lot of chemistry because these guys have been playing with each other forever, it feels like. And we really got to see that come into form in the second game.
I agree, and you have Scanty sitting in the sidelines for Clarity United. He is, without a doubt, probably the best, what am I looking for? Best skill level, I guess, out of that team right now. Obviously, Kachow and Scraps, once they hit that level they used to play at, they are going to be unstoppable, and I think they're going to definitely by playoffs be at that level. And I'm going to really look to see what team manages to take down Clarity United when they hit that level.
Yeah, absolutely. And folks, just hang on with us for 1 second. I know you are on the Be Right Back screen right now. Just trying to get this overlay fixed. Sometimes it gets a little wonky. It's the beginning of the season. We're all trying as well, so we got to get stuff fixed. And sometimes things just don't work out the way they want us to. CJ can very much attest to that because, dear Lord, I feel like things go wrong all the time when we're casting.
I mean, yeah, I think we're just the curse, I think. Us two together seems to always have something go wrong. But if you want to send us to a short break and mute us up and get some music playing, we can work to fix this and get back as soon as possible for you guys.
Well, I think it's almost finished. I think it should be almost done.
Are we back?
Close. We're getting there.
You may not even have to mute, guys.
I don't think we'll have to mute. Everybody's just going to see this on screen as I fix it. And there you guys go. There it is. And we're just going to set this as manual because, oh my Lord, I don't feel like having the overlay have a fit. Yeah, and it seems like the overlay is fixed now. Let's just hope it works out for the best for us.
Okay, I see everyone on there again, which is good. We have Artemis, not Artemad, which is a good sign.
Artemis, yeah.
I mean, you told him to join when ready, but Nana just left to change his car.
I know. I think they took "go for it" as "go fix your car," Niner. I did not read the message beforehand, but you know what? It works out. He's back in the match, and the players are all here. CJ telling him to go. We're in the same boat, CJ. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
I just want this to be keep going. This action's been pretty nice. I think definitely what I will say is the average level of each team has risen, but the bar at the top has shrunk, in my opinion. I think we will never see a team as strong as that Sappers team we saw last season, as they were just ridiculous. And you notice Scanty's on the field now. Scanty took the place of Kachow, and it's now Scanty, Scraps, and Crimson for Clarity United.
Yeah, it is. So, good sub in my opinion. I think trying all these rosters out, nothing is on the line here. Maybe just a little bit of embarrassment and a little bit of pride. So I think trying out these players, trying out all the lineups that you can is very good here. I would like to see Artemis come out for Rangers sometime soon, but won't we all?
I mean, Artemis is the GOAT. They have to keep him, well-rested, reserved. When they need him the most, that's when they're going to put him down. Not down, but put him on. And on the overlay, you guys are seeing that Clarity United have game 1, but they don't. It is Rangers. Just keep that in mind as he goes to fix that real quick. It is definitely the Rangers that have game 1. They have the series advantage point, and they are definitely looking to extend it as Mr. Rebel. Downfield to Waffles. Passing plays coming out now from the side of Rangers, and this is what I like to see. Double tap opportunity denied away by Crimson, and it just seems like now the Rangers are really pressing, really picking up the pressure that they build, and it does not seem like Clarity United have the answer.
Well, the first thing is the Rangers have so much confidence right now. We see it right here. They're forcing out these bad touches, scraps, just having to clear it away there, and they're controlling the midfield. These midfield 50s are so important to this game, and they're getting every single one of them.
I mean, yeah, the midfield 50s are essentially what starts an offense and allows a counterattack or doesn't, right? And we see, a lot from Cass in the RLCS reserve that counterattacks mainly are the way teams score. It's never usually off of just one push on offense. It's always off of usually counterattacks or sustained offense. And that's something the Rangers are doing very, very well right now.
Yeah, and speaking of attacks, that's going to be a shot on net from Waffles. Is going to be wide. This may give a chance for Clarity. Scraps has full possession of the ball, going for the double tap. Waffles going to whiff right there. He gets faked out. Niner playing it back in the midfield, being met by Scanty. Scanty has a chance at it. Going to fake it out. Scraps again in the midfield. I am liking the defensive rotations from Clarity United so far.
And yeah, just like that, they're back on offense. And Clarity United do seem like the better defensive team right now. But as we all say, defensive teams do not win at all. We've seen that with NRG. They switched their style in Worlds and they just went and tore the field down and beat everyone and won the World Championship. We need to see the same coming out from Clarity United. We need that offense. We need Scanty leading the offensive, setting up Scraps, setting up Crimson, whatever it takes. And now Scraps, control, demoed for his efforts. Niner, no boost, has to opt to go for the ground play. He had someone waiting in the reserve there, but opts to take it himself. And I'm sure Rangers are like, hey, you're the best player here. Go for it, buddy. We don't care.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you mentioned, Clarity United takes a lot to play on that team. That is a very big brand in the QRLS, and it's a lot of pressure when you get drafted to a team like that. This team has been to so many finals and won a couple of championships, so they're looking to recreate that this year. Panda no longer being captain. That team last year was an absolute powerhouse. It was weird that they lost in the first round, and I think if they won that first round, they probably would have won the whole entire thing.
I don't agree with you. I think your demo
really?
playstyle for Sappers really does bring out the weakness in teams, right? And I think that's something that Clarity United did really well in their scrim against us, against Cyclones, that they aren't bringing out here is the demos. And that's something I'd like to see them bring out. The aggression, the demos, that's where they will thrive.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're going to see a lot of teams play like that. As that's a shot from Rebel. He's going to send it slightly wide. I think we're going to see a big demo meta in the QRLS this year. We saw it a little bit late season last year, but I think this year it takes its full swing, and we see an entirely new play style awaken in all these players.
I agree with you there, to be honest. The demo meta is ridiculous. I scrimmed 2 teams today, back to back, and both teams were just demoing the living daylight out of my defense, and it was like so annoying, but also so respectable. There's Niner with a flip reset, highlight play in the preseason, and that one is one to clip.
Yeah, absolutely. And man, I love these preseason games because I feel like we miss so much action because we're just sitting here and we're speculating, we're talking about the past. It's always fun to talk, and me and you just do it so much. We yap so much. Oh Lord.
I mean, but that's why people watch, right? They don't watch
Right.
to watch Rocket League. If they could do that, they would watch the RLCS or watch one of these pros streaming, but that's boring. Yapping is what makes conversations fun, right? You just talk about random things. And here goes Rebel denying that offensive opportunity for Clarity United. That one was really close as they almost sneaked that one past the midfield line. Double commit coming out there for Rangers, but I think it was actually a passing play. Crimson now tries to opt to go for the counter attack. Not going to happen. Scraps drops it down, and that's definitely not what he wanted to do there. Rangers take it to 2.
Yeah, and it's kind of playing out how we thought it would, CJ. I feel like Rangers just have they're a little bit more concise than Clarity United is right now. These two teams, they're two of the teams that have been scrimming a lot, so their chemistry is getting built up a little bit more than others are right now. So this is a big scrim. This is going to tell us a lot about how this season is going to go, I feel.
I think I'm going to agree with you there, but also disagree because we don't know what these teams do behind the scenes, right? Obviously, I'm friends with most of the people on Rangers, and so are you. And obviously, they tell us a little bit behind the scenes and how much they've been practicing. I know Nino has been practicing with that Waffles, him, and Artemis roster like crazy. And Nina, Artemis, and Lights Out was one he was trying as well, and that one was crazy too. But he ultimately opted for the Mr. Rebels pick, which I think is very interesting. I think there's a lot more potential in that pick than there was in the other two.
Yeah, a lot of players go into teams that we really didn't expect them to. I feel like we've seen it so much. The entire Vibe Clan roster from last year just completely got annihilated. They are no longer a team. So it was interesting to see them all go to different spots.
And Nino opening this one up pretty damn quickly, 7 seconds in, and he just teased this one over into the net off of a great challenge from Rebel. Look at this, just perfect placement under both defenders, and seems like Clarity United's defense is slowly tearing itself apart as they get so much more tilted. Why can we not break this backline of this Rangers team?
I have no idea. And folks, you do see the game 2 stats on your screen. I wish the overlay would work for us as well, but it seems like it's going to be a little bit funky today. I apologize, folks. We are trying our best over here. You're going to get the normal game view, but
just turn the overlay off for the rest of it.
Yeah, you see the Rangers already up 1-0 so far, so very good start for them. And it feels like Clarity United really got to find something fast.
I agree with you. And I mean, they still have 2 chances, right? If they don't want to get swept, that is. They have 2 chances, this one being one of them, to bring this back into their control as a top right shot comes out just hitting post. And Scanty is the man you got to look for, right? Scanty is the man they subbed in. They obviously have faith in him over Kachow, but he gets caught out there, and that one's just in from Mr. Rebel. Rebel showing why he was picked up ultimately to this Rangers team.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is just a snipe shot. Sees the third man is out of position, just sends it downfield. That is the QRLS playstyle that we love. It is not to take control of the ball. It is boom the ball as hard as you can, and it will probably go over somebody. As we see it right here, it forces out an awkward touch. And again, there's no boost on the side of Clarity United, so Rangers really have all the pressure here, even though it's on their half.
I would agree with you, to be honest. It seems like Rangers have never really been threatened by this Clarity United team. It just seems like they're playing their game. They don't really care about what Clarity's doing. And that's something as Clarity you need to change. You need to get those demos, make them care as that one's in, and a beautiful angle from him.
That was absolutely gorgeous. And that's what he does best. He plays that second man. He just waits for a touch from his teammate, and he puts the ball in the back of your net. This is a very fast start from Rangers, and you can tell they have a lot of confidence right now.
Yeah, I mean, the second you get confidence, it just snowballs, right? It's the one thing that once you get a little bit of, you can't get enough of. And it seems like this Rangers team is just snowballing to the victory as they're 3-0 up, 3 minutes left, and this is game 3.
Yeah, it is game 3. So one more win from Rangers puts them up to series point. I did say Clarity United would find a little bit of fight in that fourth and 5th game. Yes, 4th, 5th, and 6th game. 5th and 6th. Yeah, we can do math, CJ. We can do math. Sorry, folks, not used to casting these best of 7s as they get their goal right there to make it 3-1. They killed the deficit, which is great for them, honestly. That's what they need to start doing.
See, this is where Scanty excels. He always excels with setting up that teammate, making that midfield pass, making the defense of the other team awkward. That's what we need to see out of Clarity United. Obviously, the demos aren't there yet, but it's fine. This is a step in the right direction. Keep moving this way, and we can see the series turn on its head pretty damn quickly.
Yes, we can. It seems like Rangers have found their possession once again in an awkward 50 right there. May go in the back of their net. Not quite, though. Scraps going to start this counterattack going. Niner has boosted control, but Scraps is waiting right there on the corner. Scanty has no boost, though. Rangers just sending it down the field, and it feels like Clarity United just can't find what they need.
No, they can't, as there's another miss coming out from Scanty. Opts to leave it for Scraps, but Scraps gets 50'd and dunked in the midfield. That's Crimson. getting demoed for his touch. Scanty missed touch, and Mr. Rebel just going to tee it to the net. Scraps tries to save it, gets it away. Well done from him, as all of the Rangers, like bloodhounds, smelled blood in the water and started converging on it. You saw them all push towards that mid of the net, and unfortunately it doesn't get caught out by Clarity United, but I mean, they survived the little onslaught that Rangers were about to bite on.
They did indeed, and they looks like Clarity United has the boost here. It's going to be in front of the net. Scanty just trying to pinch that down low. Scraps too far back to get a rotational shot on it. Going to have to take the 50. Even though he has boost, there's so much pressure for the side of Rangers right now. It's a shot on net. Apparently Niner not going to let it get anywhere near the net. Rebel taking this one up. Gets one touch on it. A bump on the Scraps. Ball is going down. Can Waffle shoot? He can't find the angle on it. And we are down to 1 minute and 10 seconds in this game. It's getting close. Clarity needs to find something.
Absolutely is. There it is. Crimson off the backboard pass from, I believe that was Scanty. I believe Scanty set up his teammate again there. Yeah, he did. Look at this. Backfield pass. There he goes. Midfield, and it's in from Crimson. Looks like pressure makes diamonds, but the diamonds are starting to crumble. Is now Rangers here struggling to keep the lead.
Yeah, just a little bit. They do have a minute, though, so hope is not lost for them. It could become a big comeback, or Rangers could stop it. It's going to be jump right there. Niner trying to take it over one. There is a demo by Niner. The net seems wide open. He's going to have to leave it. There are so many demos coming around everywhere. Waffles waiting under this one. He's going to get the 50, trying to get it out mid, but there is nobody from Rangers on this half right now. Actually, we have a Rule 1 on the other side of the field between Mr. Rebel and Crimson.
And you would like to see, if you were a Clarity United fan, you would like to see Niner in that Rule 1, but this is as good as it gets as a bump opportunity. He comes out there, edge dribble bump, and Niner, you don't want him in a 2v2 situation. That man is GC 3 and 2s, and he is not going to let you survive it.
Yeah, that is why you want to see apparently Niner in that Rule 1 situation right there, because he is the difference maker for this Rangers team. And I bet Waffles is grinning right now knowing he made the right choice drafting him.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Waffles has the better team here so far. I don't want to talk too soon because Clarity have put up a fight in this game alone, and I think next game, pressure's off for them. They don't have the pressure of, oh, we have a series to play. Their pressure is now gone. They just have, let's play for fun. This is already over in their eyes. They don't have to show anything. They just have to go and win. That is it.
Yeah, they do. So the Rangers end up taking a 2-0 lead, or sorry, a 3-0 lead over Clarity United. Do you think, I just saw Mr. Rebel leave the match. Is this the moment?
Is the GOAT coming in?
Are we about to see Artemis
the
come into the game? I want the GOAT to come into the game. He just joined the lobby. The GOAT is coming into the game. I'm so hype.
Yep. Anyhow,
so Rangers up 3-0 now in the series. It will pop up on the screen eventually. I am so sorry so sorry that the overlay is doing what it does, but you know, happens to the best of us. I hate this thing sometimes. And I think
it does
my game
indeed.
just
I
crashed.
think the overlay is actually broken.
Oh my God, my game just
That's not
crashed.
good. Let me tell these guys to wait.
Never open your match settings, folks. Never open them at all. I opened the match settings and it said, nah, I don't want you to do that.
Well, I've just instructed the players to hold on, wait a second. We're going to have to stop this game from happening just now because we've had a crash of the game because the overlay is definitely broken.
Just a little bit. You guys are going to hear some beautiful Rocket League sounds in the background as I fix this. This is absolutely beautiful as we get things fixed. CJ, take them through what you think about these teams so far.
Honestly, I don't think Clarity look bad. They do look good, and it's in defense where they're shining the most, in my opinion. I mean, the Clarity United team seems to not have that demo-heavy playstyle they had in the scrim that we played that seemed to create their opportunities, and it's not here right now, right? And I think that's because this Rangers team is playing so fast. They're playing so confident. They're passing to each other. Their ball is never in one spot, and there's not enough time to demo the person on the ball for the side of Clarity United. But what I will say is I think Rangers are a mountain that they can climb. I think they can beat them. They just have to start playing their game and stop playing the game of the Rangers.
Absolutely. I agree. I agree with everything that you said. It feels like Clarity United, they're just getting bullied a little bit into playing how the Rangers play, and it's not good for them. And it really does not seem good for how the rest of the season is going to go. It's honestly kind of scary. That Clarity United team, very popular team, very storied team, and I'm sure they're feeling the pressure. I'm sure they're feeling this 3-0 deficit right now to Rangers. I would be if I were them. So just got to see how they fight back from it.
Yeah, I mean, fighting is Rocket League, right? And I'm not mean fist fighting, I mean with your cars, slamming into each other, hoping and praying you get the demo, right? Bumps, whatever. Anything, just do something to stop this Rangers offense from like keeping you in your side, because even then they don't even need to keep you in the side because their counterattacks are insane. So it doesn't really matter what you do. I think Rangers are just destined to win.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. So we have a 3-0 lead for the Rangers against Clarity United.
The GOAT.
And yes, Artemad is coming in, as it does say Artemad on the overlay still.
Oh my God.
It's okay, guys. It's okay, guys. It's okay, guys. We're going to freak out a little bit. It's the preseason. It's our preseason scrimmage, too. So we're just having a fun old time like we always are. Right, CJ?
Very, very true. As kickoff underway, Kachal's back in for the side of Clarity United here, replacing, I believe, Crimson? Was it?
It should be Crimson, yes. Yes, it should.
Now, I think this is definitely the higher skill ceiling trio that the Clarity United team could produce. I don't know why they waited until last second to pull it out, but also the same for Rangers. Why did you wait till last second to put the GOAT on the field? The QRLS greatest player of all time, the rookie of last season that should have been the rookie of the season. No disrespect reserved, but Artemis just on fire.
Yes, he is. I hope he scores this game. It would be nice to see him cap off this 4-0, but we see him right there in the corner. Take that 50. It's going to be a pass outwards, and it looks like Scanty maybe going to be able to take control of this ball. Waffles booming it out. Kachal sending it towards the net. Scanty trying to get it over him. That was a play and disaster waiting to happen.
Was indeed, but this is what I mean. This is the highest skill level Clarity United. I'm just chuckling there because he just bumped him on the sidewall as I said that, but that's not the point. Kachal, good player, right? And as he backflip, am I just cursing these guys?
You may be cursing them just a tiny bit, but look, it happens to the best of us, I feel. So I think it's okay to curse a team once in a while. What is the QRLS if not the casters cursing the teams every second they get, CJ?
True, I've done that quite a few times, including to my own team, but hey, if you believe in yourself, you're destined to fail, apparently, in this league. So don't believe in yourself, guys, and that's how you succeed.
I don't think that's a good lesson to teach. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think that is an awful lesson to teach. Never give motivational speeches ever.
Anytime I believe in myself in the league, right, I believed in myself last season to beat and win the season, and we lost, right? So clearly, if this season, when I'm not believing in myself and just wanted to have fun, if we win, that just says something, right? Believing in yourself is useless.
I disagree. Everybody, you guys should believe in yourselves. Always believe in yourselves. As getting back to the game here, we see Artemis, the GOAT, sending that one towards the backboard. It could be on. He tries for the double tap. Niner going to recover. Waffles kind of has a wide open net to shoot out here, but Kachal doing all the work for Clarity United. Those are beautiful saves right there, but Rangers still have pressure. Looking for those demos now. Rangers are. It's going to be sent. Kachal gets that one right there. Going up the corner with it. Trying to get it outwards. Going to miss it. It looks like Rangers are pretty awkward right now, but somehow Niner getting them out of that trouble. It's still in front of the net, and what an angle from Kachal. CJ, he's the difference maker.
He is indeed, and you see Scanty come alive when this iteration of Clarity United are on. We weren't seeing that in the past 3 games. Clarity looked dead in the water. They had their defense, and that was it going for them. But now, Scanty is alive. The offense is coming out. He gets the double tap mid to his teammate, and Kachal just slots it into the net. That is the Clarity United I'm used to playing against. Granted, I played against them once in a best of 7, but still, that is the Clarity United I want to see.
Yeah, very different Clarity United than what we're used to. You see Ka-Chow put that one up to the backboard. Scanty already up for it. The double tap and the dunk. Clarity United have woken up.
Absolutely, and there goes Scanty again. The man that Clarity should rely on, slotting everything away. Good backboard pass there from Ka-Chow. Who else? And good slot away from Scanty. And I mentioned that Clarity United look completely different, but so do Rangers. They look a lot more disciplined on offense. The chaos isn't there, and I think that's something that's kind of allowing Clarity United to come back into this.
Yeah, absolutely. So, 2 minutes on the clock now. Rangers still looking for that 4-0 sweep. Maybe just trying to keep things a little bit interesting. Niner not wanting to keep things interesting at all, as he wants all the glory sending that ball into the back of the net.
It's a good pass by Waffles, man, and Niner is always going to shoot that on net, and Ka-Chow just couldn't make it to the ball. He tried, couldn't, right? He was covering the back wall. He knew Niner, scary player. Anytime he's in the air, you have to respect it. You have to cover the air, right? But Niner's like, I know you're going to do that, so let me play the ground. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you see Artemis send that ball up in the air. Tie game, 1.5 minutes to go. Scraps looking to get something done for Clarity United. They have some momentum. They're trying to use it. Just gets one touch. It's going to make Niner a little bit awkward. Artemis with a great touch right there, and it looked like it got communicated. Niner went up for it instantly. This Rangers team has so much chemistry.
They do indeed, and like I said, they've been playing a lot in the prior to the draft, right? And any team should, right? If you're a captain and you're watching this, you should always try out your roster. Don't do a me and just pick up random people because you see them on a list. That's a bad idea. But like I said, I'm trying a new mentality. I'm trying to have fun this season. So, yeah, Artemis trying to show his GOAT status in that Shopify Rebellion decal. Best decal in the game, in my opinion, right now. Is just amazing in Shopify Rebellion. Best team in NA right now, according to statistics. Anyway, Waffles, good 50-50. Goes to the sidewall, catches that boost, catches the ball, but doesn't really have much to do with it. Now Niner in that backfield. You see how far away he sat? It doesn't really matter. Scraps just says, nope, we're going onto your net line. And that almost ended in a goal. Scanty taking out Niner, but also taking out himself in the process. Doesn't have anything for Clarity United to continue on this one. Scraps down to the mid. Waffles to deny. Scanty now. Pop. That's not good. Niner control. Goes for the shot. Ka-Chow denies it to the back wall. Good save from him.
Could have seen a little bit more control from Niner in that play. Maybe get it a little bit more on the goal line. But this pressure is here. 10 seconds on the clock now. Tie game. Artemis grabbing that corner boost. That was a huge grab. He's going to turn on it. Scanty is getting bumped. He has no boots. Artemis just playing so aggressive against him. Niner has a chance for a double tap here, but that ball is not going to reach the backboard. Can Artemis keep it up? No, he can't. And we have our first overtime of the QRLS preseason.
Game 4. Overtime. I don't mind this, as long as it doesn't go like half an hour, but in that case, we break the record of the competitive overtime, I'm pretty sure, and that is something I'm happy to do.
I was afraid the game was going to end in a very unfortunate fashion right there, but Niner trying to get a little bit fancy. That's a double commit on the backboard. Nobody's going to be able to touch that ball. Waffles, not with the greatest of touches, does get back up to it. Artemis just playing it to the wall for Niner, rolls up. Niner had a really tough read on it, gets the flip reset, just playing into that corner. I like the pressure from Rangers right now.
I do indeed. Is Niner trying to chip this one up to the net. Ka-Chow, main man on defense for Clarity United, denies it away. Now back to Niner. Niner on net. Hits the post, actually. Artemis not able to capitalize, doesn't have the boost. Scanty to Ka-Chow. Ka-Chow going to try to drop this back down to Scanty. Scanty actually just says, you know what, I'll take it. Takes it up the wall. Goes for the midfield pass, doesn't get it. Double commit out from the side of Rangers here. Not Artemis's fault. Never is Artemis's fault, for that matter. And this one bounces off the corner. Down to Scanty. Scanty back off the wall. Trying to go for that midfield pass. Ka-Chow keeping it alive. And this is just really tooth and nail right now.
Yes, it is. It felt like Rangers had everything right there, but they just could not get it on the goal. But now, faced with some awkward challenges, Niner was right there on that ball. I don't think Scanty realized it. He's riding him right now. Does end up getting the boost. That was absolutely insane. He lightning McQueened him for a second. I thought Ka-Chow would be doing that. But Scanty taking this ball up, Artemis jumping with him. What a 50 from Artemis to get it out of the goal box. He's just great. He's wonderful.
Artemis is amazing, man, and I'm glad more people are starting to see it now this season. Yeah, perfect clear from him. Ka-chow. Opted in for that midfield pass, cut out by Ninus. Grabs sitting back far enough to capitalize, but that's a shot by Rangers from Artemis. Artemis wins the series for the Rangers. That's why you pick up Artemis.
He had that beautiful clear on the goal box, and then just a gorgeous shot. That didn't hit post. The post isn't real. Just a great shot from Artemis. And in our preseason scrimmages, Rangers end up 4-0-ing Clarity United. I don't think we saw this coming before the draft ended, but Rangers looking like a really strong team.
They are indeed, and man, Rangers, I know you just said it, but looked really, really strong with both iterations of that roster. Obviously, the Artemis one is too strong, so they can't really bring that out too much because it's not fair, right? And Artemis is just so good, man. Did you see the way he shot that ball? Sniped it to the back of the net. No chance. Even if Clarity United were in defense, doesn't matter. That was in.
That was the most beautiful shot in Rocket League history. I think it's up there with the Justin 0 second shot, honestly.
I think that's better. I
think it's better?
Artemis' shot is better. Right, yes. Artemis, GOAT, undisputed. No one can say otherwise. And if anyone says otherwise, you're just hating. Go 1v1 him, and you will lose.
Well, really, I think the fact that Artemis redirected the ball into the post and into the net is beautiful. Using the post to get the ball in like that, making sure the other team can't read it. Genius play from him. And if you turn the scoreboard upside down, he's the MVP. He's the MVP anyways. He's always the MVP. But yeah, Rangers taking that 4-0 sleep over Clarity United. Any last words for the audience, CJ?
Just watch this Rangers team, man. Watch Artemis. You know, if he gets traded, Rangers, first of all, what the hell are you doing? Second of all, just watch Artemis. Artemis is an insane player. And I mean, you claim that I'm stupid, Artemis, but have you seen yourself? You just won the game for your team, man. You just swept Clarity United single-handedly just because of your aura alone.
Yeah, just pure aura. The chance of him even getting in scared Clarity United too much. But that being said, we are going to head out. Thank you all for joining us for this surprise little match. I enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed putting it on. Felt very stressful putting it on. I didn't know if the teams were going to communicate, but Scraps and Waffles did a great job at making it happen. So that's going to do it here. Congrats to Rangers for winning your, I guess, first unofficial match of the season. And yeah, as always, keep it quick.